You thought you would be without seeing me for a while there, but you know us. We discover a way to bring our classes a bit closer to you. So we decided to record a video that you can do some exercises with me as we do in the classroom, and then work it out by yourself at home, okay? So, as you know, we're going to look a bit in the world of fun. Do you remember that in the classrooms, we usually put some pictures on the board and we try to talk about the difference? So, we're going to do the same over here. What I want you to think in the meanwhile you are at home is that you can improve yourself anywhere. So, you need to remember about the parts of our exam. These pictures are from the speaking part. What you need to do here, as we always do, you need to look at both pictures and try to find the difference between them. For example, if you look at picture 1, there is a woman sitting on a chair. She is wearing a blue shirt and she is on the phone. You can say that she is talking with her boss or she's talking with a customer. But if you look at picture 2, she isn't talking on the phone. What is she doing? She's working on her computer or she's typing on her keyboard. If you want to talk about these 2 pictures for me, you could write down a sentence, for example. In the first picture, the woman wearing a blue shirt is on the phone. But in the second picture, she is typing on her keyboard. What I want you to do at home, look at 2 different pictures that I will send you in the end of this lesson and write down a couple of sentences as we do at the classroom. Remember, you need to talk about what they are doing. You need to talk about colors, things they are wearing. Remember to describe in the first picture the person, so you can compare. For example, the color of the stripes, the weather on the board, was the woman holding, and so go on. Remember, we can use things as prepositions of places. For example, that the woman behind the desk, the woman between the door and the hallway. Okay? So, always use the knowledge meant you know and you have already. Right? So, moving forward, we have a different exercises that you did it for the movers practice exam, for the speaking part. But before at movers, you have got just 4 pictures, and now you're going to have 5 pictures. If you don't know how this works, now I will show you. So basically, the first thing you need to do in this part of the exam or the practice is talking about the story. And to do that, you need to go to the first picture. In the first picture, they will show the people that are the main characters of your story. In this case, do you see the names? We have got Nick and Anna. The name of the story is The Brave Teacher. So if you look at the first picture, you can see that the teacher is in front of the classroom and Nick and Anna are looking through the window. What they are seeing through the window? In the second picture, you can see that they call the teacher. They call the teacher and say, "Teacher, look outside. Look at the tree. What is that on the top?" So what you need to do? You need to use these pictures to describe the story. And you can be creative, okay? Moving a bit forward, we have another exercise that we didn't practice at the classroom yet. But we do something similar, not exactly with this order. Do you remember when I asked you what you have been doing at the weekend? Tell me a story about the last time you went out with your friends. What did you do on Saturday? Did you go to the mall? So it's more or less the same. The only difference is, now you have got 3 pictures. And what you need to do is describe this picture and tell the story. Different from the other exercise that you should just say it and talk the story. Here you need to write them down. So for example, I have here a short story of these 3 pictures. As you can see, look at the first picture. There is lots of snow. So there is a lot of snow in the mountains where Harry lives. Harry's dad says is too much snow. He can drive because you can see the car, he says stop it, yeah? Suddenly, Harry has an idea. I will ski to school. First, he put on his skis and then he skied down the hill to school. He is really happy now. What a great way to go to school, he thinks. This is a more complex writing, okay? I'm giving you loads of things to explain. For example, it's full of snow and I'm gonna put on. You can be pretty simple, but you need to write down. For example, in the first picture, you can say, Harry is at home and he needs to go to school. But he looked through the window and there is a lot of snow. His father says, Harry, I can't drive you to school. There is too much snow on the floor. So Harry got an idea. Dad, why can't I go with I ski? I can ski to school. And then he goes skiing to school. You can make shorter stories. Doesn't need to be so long, but need to have at least 20 words. Okay? Moving a bit forward. This exercise will be more practical, okay? And I want you to think about things that you like. I don't want you to choose something you don't like it or something that you think I will like. The most important part is you to be connected with you, what we will be talking. I don't know if all of you know or if you have watched it, but this is a movie from Disney that calls Inside Out. What I want you to do is basically tell me about a movie or a series or a book or a manga that you watch it, read it, and tell me what happened in the manga, what is the story, what is your favorite character, why. So this will be my example. Oh, sorry, come back please. I will show you my example with Inside Out, how I would do it. Inside Out is a story that happens inside Riley's mind. Riley is a little girl. Inside her mind, there is a group of characters that are the feelings. These feelings are joy, sadness, fear, and duty, and anger. So these feelings, they are all the time fighting to get the control of her mind. The entire movie is about memories. How do we connect ourselves with the world and how we keep memories inside of our brains. But the most important part for me is that in the entire movie, they try to put sadness away because they think that sadness doesn't make us feel better or doesn't help us in life. And mostly in the end of the movie, Joy realized that if you have some moments of sadness, this is when you can really hold the truly happiness, because then you can remember that you passed through a challenge. I think this is a good movie because of it. And sometimes it's exactly like that. When you're going to do an exercise on an exam, and you are so frustrated and you get sad, and you get anger, and you feel all these feelings, and then you get joy, because you get your scores or get your sheets, yeah? So let's work it out with your ideas to get your sheets. Moving forward, now is your turn. So I will give you some examples that I'm writing down here. The way you can do all of these at home. I will send you by WhatsApp some pictures and you can search things you need. For example, the movies you can watch on Netflix, for example, or Google Play, I don't know. But first of all, remember the first picture we said about the girl that was sitting on the chair and talking on the phone? Exactly that picture. So here it is. You need to write 5 sentences that show the difference you found between the pictures. Example, in picture 1, there is a woman wearing a blue shirt and she is talking on the phone. But in picture 2, she is typing on her keyboard. Remember to always use her keyboard. She is, instead of repeating the woman. Try not be repetitive, okay? And another thing, don't forget the but, because the but shows that it's different one sentence from another. Exercise 2. You have a picture again and you're going to tell the story. Remember that we have 5 pictures. Yeah, there are 2 people telling something in the first picture and you need to say what happened to the end. This is the exercise. So I wanted to record a video. What you need to do is get your phone, your father's or mother's, I don't know, but you're going to do like a live video on Instagram or Facebook. So you will tell the story for someone that doesn't know. For example, we are talking about the brave teacher that we have 2 students that look through the windows and they see something on the trees. You need to tell me what happened next. Okay, it's a choice trick. You're going to look through 3 different pictures that are a sequence and you need to write down the story. Write 20 or more words. It's the same than what I did with this note. Okay? And fourth exercise, but not less important, is about yourself. So again, be creative, find something you really like it, watch an animation, a movie, a series, read a book, a manga, and then record your own video. You will need to talk for at least 1 entire minute. So you can write down a script with the things you need to remember, like topics. I put some sentences down, like questions, that can help you go through it. So, below there are some ideas to help you out. First, what's the name? What's the name of this movie or of this series, of this manga? Tell a little about the story. What happened in this story? Where happened this story? It is from 2020 or is in the Middle West or is an alien story? I don't know. It is fictional or is reality? Okay? How do you feel about it? Did you like it and why? Okay, remember me talking about sadness is something like that. Why I like it, why I like the movie, how this touched me. Yeah? What is the best part of it? For me, was the moment that joy and sadness realized they work better together. But in your movie, what is the story? And do you want to watch or read it again? If you would like to read and watch it again, why? Would you say to a friend to watch and read it again? So, basically this. Enjoy yourself, guys. Don't forget to practice and be creative. Have fun.